All right, welcome, 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 welcome. Got it on the first shot too. That was the best part. We knocked it out on the first try. How you guys doing today? Sorry for the lack of broadcast, but as you can tell, I've been sick. I don't know what got over me. I think I got a mix of the flu and cold combo, and it knocked the shit out of me for a few days. I had to take some time off of work. It was not pretty. It was not pretty. Give me a second. I'm gonna check something real quick as we flow through the day. I just got up and I wanted to broadcast just a little bit. Get caught up a little. And some days I'm just not, feeling better or not feeling as good as I need to. Oh, somebody dropped. Yeah, I've just been sick. Sorry, I had to flip through some things first. I've been sick. Sick. So I haven't been playing. It's the right thing to do, Alright, so we have 20 quests on Oda, and I think 24 quests on Ray Ray, and Oda is still... I haven't played since Thursday, actually. You guys can see, this is my PvP build. I don't do Battlegrounds that often, so I was definitely not running Battlegrounds. So let's switch our loadout to our actual... There we go. Here we go. Yeah, I've been sick, guys, so just things that happen. But otherwise, caught some of the exciting news. They actually are putting a lot more content in the game. They gave us the roadmap for the year, so we're expecting... They've already released quote unquote subtle hints as to what the new class is, which weren't so subtle. It's the druid. You can even see the icon on the screen. It's the druid. So that's the next class coming to Diablo Immortal. That'll tie it up with quite a few classes. And for those of you that are interested in getting into the game, it's absolutely free. You don't have to invest one dime into it to absolutely enjoy everything that the game has to offer. So, if you're a player and you like Diablo and you've really been kind of paying some attention, the game got negative reviews. There's no doubt about that. But coming from somebody that has been playing it for going on 3 years, I don't have a problem with it. I'm not a casual player, but I'm a light spender. You don't have what you don't. The thing is like, so if you're not going to invest money, you're going to invest time. That's the basis. That's the way that I've put it to people. It's like if you're when that are interested in it, it's like if you're not going to put any money into the game, you are going to invest time into the game. A lot more than somebody that is going to invest a lot of money, like that guy that just ran across Guild Smash. Although he's probably on all the time because I see him a whole lot. He's a good dude. Most whales are helpful, believe it or not. Some people think that they're cocky or egotistical, etc., etc. You can get under the covers. You can get under the covers. Oh, my cat's being the cat. You can tell, but she's complaining a whole lot. So that's the gist of it. I know a lot of people were expecting more out of this game. Or less out of this game. I was expecting less out of this game with it being a mobile game. That's just me being honest with you folks. It was not expected to be this good, honestly. I expected, you know, like with most Diablo games, like I'll play them, you know, and then I'm done, you know, and then I'll play them again the next season, and then I'm done after, you know, a month or two. So it'll be like, you know, 1, 2 months on, and then 3 months off. You know what I'm saying? This is not like that. This you can't put this game down. Oh, okay, Boltcasters, awesome. It's like, where is the dialogue? And it popped up at the bottom. Usually it pops up at the top. But yeah, it's sorry, I'm rubbing my beard. It's like that sometimes, Joe. It is like that sometimes. So let's go ahead and bolt this up to a 2. I would do it to a 3, but I'm actually needing to save that money. This is the hard part because it rarely starts at the bottom with bolt casters. So I'm gonna take an educated guess and say it's gonna be on the left-hand side. Let's see if I'm right. Because usually it might go on the right-hand side, but it could be the left-hand side. We'll see here in a second. This round's almost done. Yep, I was right. This will be Gus Towers, I bet. Oh god, I'm so good. If Gus Towers aren't first, they're second. That's the facts. And 3. There we go. And then drop this to 2. There we go. And then go back over here and knock this down to rank 3. Because I don't need a rank 2 Boltcaster over here trying to dictate all the rounds, basically. I could have ranked that one up to 4, but we're going to get started on the these towers. Because these bugs, they come across really quick. And sometimes I'll be caught in the middle of doing stuff for something else, maybe clear cross, and by the time you get there, the bugs will start. So, just something you want to do. You know, early and often is what I always say. And that's rank 2. So you just move down to here. And now we'll rank 4 this one out. And then we'll do the same thing with tower over here. We'll rank 3 that as soon as we get an opportunity. By the look of it, we're on a good pattern. As you can see. Perfect pattern, actually. Because I'll have most of my stuff built by this round again. Some folks just don't get it, man. Some folks just don't get it. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with this game. I play it a whole lot. I'm in love with it. I'm not even gonna lie. It's like a love-hate relationship. Damn, the thing's ranked 3. I need to boost that up to 4. Alright, they're all 4 now. At least I think they are. Alright, let's take a look at you. You are a rank 4. Alright, everything's rank 4, so we'll start working on the next ones. Bolt casters and stuff like that. Alright, that one's done. And then the next one will be towers. Gus towers are the most expensive ones, besides the flame towers. Ooh, I might actually be behind on build. Alright, that one's done. You usually can only get them to rank 3 by the end of the 4th, which is looking to be what's going to happen. It actually fills behind. Yeah, I'm behind. Yep. Should be able to get it to rank 3. I'm slightly behind. I don't know what the stall out was. It might have just been because they started out at the bottom with bolt casters. There we go. Now we're rank 3. Or rank 4. 3, 4, whatever. The next one's going to be the most, there we go, more expensive one. Alright, and then we're just going to plop this down over where it goes. This is going to be the flame tower. Again, you do this your own way. I do it the way that it calls for. The reason why is because it has to, again, I've explained this before, it has to last an hour. Legit. It legit has to last an hour. So if you can't get a good build within an hour to, get this thing to last an hour, you won't get as much XP and you won't get as many loot drops. It'll end. Like if you took all of the towers down and they start escaping out of the portals, it would end. Because that portal has hit points. That hitbox is still there even though it disappears. And it's meant to last an hour. So you have to, that's the whole point, to make it last an hour. Boom. Let's go in our little cubby hole. We've picked up everything that we can pick up, and it looks like it's almost done anyways. I've just been really ick feeling this week. The part that I hate. I have to turn on the menu before you have to catch it right on time, because then what happens is that it'll you'll start moving and it's kind of embarrassing. All right, so we have 20 quests for Oda and I think 24 quests for Ray Ray, because I didn't do anything on Ray Ray at all. I have literally been that sick. Like I've tried to, but no, no bueno. Yep, it's no bueno. So yeah, so one of the things like you'll never hear me do, I can't say never, but that I won't do is I'm not gonna bitch about politics on my show. I know that's some people's things. It's not mine, and I'll explain why. I worked broadcast for over 23 years. All right, I own a small but well-known radio station called Hatchet Radio, and in dealing with the different various items that you do deal with on broadcasting, politics is one of them. And so I have worked in the political theater for a very long time, to the point that I have been on interviews with senators and congressmen. So that was not exactly what I had ever thought. I originally started broadcast because I love music, and I was a DJ, like an on-air DJ, and a media company realized that, a large media company that we're not going to name realized that I have a radio voice, and which is what you guys can hear now. Like I'm barely putting out any, force to my voice. This is me talking low. So for you guys that are wondering, like this is, I don't even have a good microphone right now. Like I don't have my headset and my mixer hooked up. To put it into perspective. So this is coming directly from the laptop microphone, which is why the quality is a bit garbage, but I'm just too lazy to hook the mixer up. It's literally right next to the laptop, and so is the headset. I'm just too lazy to hook it up. I'm not gonna lie. So in doing that, I kind of burnt myself out on politics. So I keep it a very basic rule that I will not talk about religion or politics ever on broadcast, because of the fact that I don't want to draw negative attention. And I am a person for all the people. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit there and, like, affiliate myself with just you know, putting a label, just one label on myself, I think is the best way to put it. So, yes, I am a registered voter. Yes, I do vote. No, I did not vote during this election because I had just moved and I wasn't able to get my. I just moved like completely to a different state, like several states over from the one that I originally lived in. So, and so I did not vote. And for those of you that are wondering, we're gonna place blame on me for whatever because you guys are psychopaths. Ain't my fault. And I even said the same thing. Ain't my fault this election. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it wouldn't have mattered because I didn't like either opponent. So that's just me. So you don't. You don't, if you're wanting to try to keep things chill, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to bring up politics, and you're definitely not going to bring up religion. And like I said, I've always told myself, like, I came from a very diverse family. We're multiracial, and my family's not just one religion. I think I got like the only thing I think I'm missing from my family is somebody who is a Sikh. I don't have any Sikh uncles or aunts or cousins or anything like that, brothers or sisters. But I think that's the only religion missing from my family. I have a large family, extremely large family. So, but that's just kind of how you looked at it. You look at things. If you want to be successful in one thing, like, you're not going to sit there and talk politics while playing video games. I've done it before, like literally, like for those of you that didn't know, like most of the time I was on air, so this is a fact. So when we started doing podcasts back in 2007, and we were doing podcasts before Apple even had iPhones, honestly, before podcasts were even podcasts. We were one of the first people to do it. So when we were doing podcasts somewhere in the 2007, I think, is when we started actually recording most of the content that we had. We had a lot of political shows, you know what I'm saying? And I used to tell people all the times, like, I'll only do it, I'll only get involved if, you know what I'm saying, like, it's fair. And by fair, I don't want to be the only the shows needed to be spread out amongst. It needed to be multifaceted. It didn't need to be like one Republican shoved in between a bunch of liberals on the show. And that was like the only, and I told them that. I was like, look, the only way I'll do a show is if we're multifaceted. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not just a bunch of Democrats or a bunch of Republicans. You know what I'm saying? I think we need somebody from, almost every walk of life in order to do a successful political show. And that's exactly what they did. They found just about every person that they could possibly bring on the show, from all different walks of life. So that's why I wound up doing it. And it was fun. For a while, especially like when you get to rub shoulders with like elite lawmakers and stuff like that. That's the nice part about it. To be able to sit there and have a civil conversation with them about what's going on. You know what I'm saying, in their lives or in their areas. And it's important to those people. It's important to people everywhere that they know. Where their elected incumbent is standing right now, so regardless of whether I believed in it or not, and for those of you that are going to ask, I'm a conservative, but I'm a traditional conservative. I'm not a new age conservative. And some people are like, well, what's the difference? Traditional conservatives were raised with civil rights values. There's a difference. My family came up in the civil rights era, and none of them were Democrats during that area because my family, again, is multiracial. So didn't have much of a choice, when growing up. Especially living in the South, you were either, there's a difference between, and this is what I try to explain to people. Okay, there's a difference between a Democrat, a liberal Democrat, and a Southern Democrat. There's a whole big difference. And Southern Democrats typically are the ones you got to be a little bit more cautious about, because those are the guys that started those three-letter word boys that nobody likes, everybody hates. So I'm not a big fan of those guys either myself, coming from the South. And so you guys have definitely, you know, like, and things have changed politically since I've been an adult. I'm in my mid 40s, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I would have never expected any of the shit that, you know, was happening today. You know, my pops would have. My dad was like real good at looking at the world and seeing the shape that the world was in, you know what I'm saying? And making intelligent, you know, decisions based off that. Me, not so much. My dad was better at it than I am. Oh my god, a guy that admits he's not good at something. Yeah, dude. We exist. Fuck, dude. Where the hell have you been? But yeah, this is just, you know, and again, this is like one of the very few times I'll ever bring up politics, is just because I'm explaining the fact that why I don't bring them up. They bring out the bad in people. I like to have positive, you know, keynotes on people, you know, keynotes on things, you know, leave a good impression on people, you know, and talking about religion and talking about politics is just not the, you know, it's not the thing that you want to do on air, unless that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You want to draw that negative attention, you know, by all means. Damn, they're all next to each other, kind of. And for me, it's too stressful. I've already got bad social anxiety, which is why I stepped away from broadcast. I don't have to be on camera or really working with people in a studio to do this, so this is kind of easy for me. But I still get a little bit of social anxiety from it, which is why, like, sometimes I'll answer the chat and sometimes I won't. For those of you who, you know, wonder, I'm not always looking at the chat. It's not, I have the tab out too, because I don't have a second monitor. I'm poor, legit. Like, I'm that dude that like had everything and lost everything. Huge life, you know. People look at me, they're like, man, that dude's a life lesson. I am. Made some mistakes, made some bad investments in myself. It's all part of being grown up, man, is admitting your faults. Realizing what you've done wasn't exactly the right thing or the right way of going about it. You know, some people are some people and some people are some people. This area seems to always have AFK farmers in it. And I guarantee you that's the same dude. That's all the same account. They need to leave. Honestly, they need to leave these quest areas alone. It's gonna get them in trouble. It bothers me. It really does. I hate cheaters, man. Like, I put enough time in this game as it is. You know, I put a lot of time in this game. I don't even think I turned in my damn monstrous essence from the last go around. That's my fault. I take it on the nose. Yeah, like, the only thing I was able to keep up with, honestly, is like I had enough energy to log in and then do my shadow contracts and then log back out. I had like no energy. You know, you get sick, man. You get sick. You can't help it. You know, and these new fracking flu bugs that are going around, man, they're dangerous. I'm glad they got rid of that left hand, or they took the range off that arm on the left hand side, because that was getting annoying. And you can go ahead and try to drain life all you want, buddy. I'll sit there and go down with you. Boom. Easy. So, yeah, I mean, this is the gist of it. It's just constant rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. You know, this part's the easy part about it. And, you know, it doesn't take that long. Like, I mean, I'm literally knocking out 20 bounties in no time. You know, you guys are watching me do it. I need to, ooh, damn, another Lego. We're gonna have another Lego pop out here in a second. I just needed to send off to salvage because I was damn near full. I'll have to do it again here in a split because I'm damn near full again. Did I pick up those quests? No, I did not. Usually I'm good about that. Alright, and then same thing, battle pass. You always want to stay up on your battle pass. I'm glad that there's a battle pass reset. It needed to happen. It needed to happen. Yeah, I'm about to go 2 battle passes. Actually, boom, maybe close to 3. Alright. I just have to remind myself to run a multi-chip. So we're going to Ashwold Cemetery. It looks like we're probably going to hit up at least 5 zones. At least minimally 5 zones. Right. There we go. Knocking that out. Yeah, I know you guys are like utterly bored because you can't hear any sound effects. I'm sorry. The sounds in some games just annoy me, and so I turn it off. Most of the time I'm like talking, so the background, the ambience in the background really wouldn't matter too much. So we've got that. All right. Yeah. That guy right there. Damn it. He feared me away from him. Aha. He didn't get very far though. The only thing I don't like about this is this is like a complete melee build, and I kind of like a little bit of ranged, just a little bit. I might change this up a little bit a little later on. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. So it's just the one we're doing. It is closer. Yeah, these quests are fairly easy. You don't have to put as much extra. You don't have to put as much work into them. They're not as spread out. And these are from like the original zones in the game, so I always am thankful when I get a OG zone quest, just because I feel like they go by so much quicker because the zones are smaller, and like I said, they were all kind of mushed. All the quests are kind of close to each other. The new zones are either really big and the quests are super spread out. So the only difference is that in the newer zones there's 2-part quests, and in the older zones there's very few. Or no, in the new zones there's very few 2-part quests. In most of the older zones there's at least one 2-part quest. And a 2-part is like what I'm doing right now, like kill the 10, collect the 10 armor, and then go and kill the mini boss is what I'm doing. So there's a lot more of these in the older content than there is in the newer, and I'm okay with that. Like, honestly. Like, these are not my favorite quests because again, it's just whimsical travel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just traveling whimsically across the land, and it makes it feel like it's an MMO. Like there's parts of this game that I love and parts of this game that I hate. Parts of this game that I love are the fact that it plays like a Diablo game, sorta, but also plays like an MMO. And the parts that I hate is that it plays like a Diablo game, sorta, and also plays like an MMO. So because it's its own different classification. It is an MMORPG. So, and it's the honestly, it's the first of its kind. I've never, fully seen an ARPG MMO. And I play a lot of them. Like I buy a lot of ARPGs because they're my bag. You know what I'm saying? Like I've bought the Warhammer one. I have all the Diablos. I have all the Path of Exiles. I have Grim Dawn and all of its DLC. Titan Quest, like Path or not Path of Exile, but um, what is it? Epoch, Last Epoch. I have that one as well. So I'm a huge fan of ARPGs, but I also love MMOs. You know what I'm saying? And for years, and like ever since, and I'll tell you, like it did, like to us gamers, it never made a sense as to why they made a World of Warcraft first. You know what I'm saying? Like why they didn't do Diablo as the, like their what should have been, the replacement of World of Warcraft. Like never made any sense because Warcraft to us was a real-time strategy game. Now, to you people that are, under the age of like 25, Warcraft is like, it's the world of Warcraft is what you guys, grew up on. What I played as a teenager was Warcraft. You know what I'm saying? Was a real time strategy game. So it never made any sense as, like why they turned Warcraft into an actual, like MMO, an RPG. Like it never made sense because Diablo was, Blizzard's RPG. So for many, 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 many years, a lot of us were like, dude, World of Warcraft is cool and all, but why not have, a RPG for Diablo? And Diablo 3 came out, and then they announced that Diablo 4 was coming out, and then it was just and then out of nowhere it was like, oh, we're going to be releasing a mobile game that's going to be a Diablo mobile game, and it's going to be Diablo Immortal, et cetera, et cetera. So it was exciting, and so here in my head, I'm thinking like this game is going to be just like another regular Diablo game, but it's going to be, like with multiple players. And in my head, like it played out like a regular Diablo game would. Well, I got on the beta testing 2 weeks before launch because it had closed beta for some of us. So I got invited to the closed beta, and it was definitely not. It was way better than what I expected it to be. And this is like in the beta. You know what I'm saying? Like, was the game buggy? Dude, like, all games are buggy in beta. All games are buggy in development, period. All right? So, like, especially nowadays, like, I don't put any weight on a game having a launch. You know what I'm saying? Like, a good launch. Like... Honestly, like the last good game that had a successful launch, in my opinion, like 110% with hardly any bugs, was Larian Studios when they did Baldur's Gate 3. Like, straight up. Like, that's just facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm spitting facts here. I'm spitting game. So, for those of you guys out there that are, huge Larian Studio fans, yes, Larian Studio did absolutely dominate on launch, okay, and that's a fact. So this is interesting to say because again, like I'm being honest with you guys about it, but I don't put any weight behind Blizzard having an absolute perfect launch on anything that they do because it's just their it's large. It's just large studio anticipation. You know what I'm saying? Like they've never ever had a full successful launch of anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything. Not without a major hiccup. Usually it's the authentication servers that go down, or so many people bought a copy that they didn't put enough servers online, so they have to rush to put more servers up, stuff like that. That kind of stuff I'm used to with Blizzard, all right? And that's the normal hiccups that you run into. They weren't so bad on this game, okay? There were a few things. For one, there was hardly, in the beginning, there wasn't as much content, all right? So it was literally, it felt like a Diablo game because most Diablo games have very little content, folks. You know, very little content. As far as like well, I can't say most. Diablo 3 was really the first one to kind of introduce us to a larger part of the storyline for Sanctuary. And Diablo 4 is massive. But it was like prior to any of this, like we were so used to the D2 base. D2 base, like you had to find the storyline within like the small stuff, the tedious things, like, picking up little, scraps of lore here and there. Like honestly, like when I played Diablo 1, man, I was like, yeah, did you play Diablo 1 for so long? Because Diablo 2 is literally, it took them almost 5 years to develop. And so, you had a lengthy time with D1. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were a Diablo player, you had a lengthy time with D1. You played all the expansion, like Hellfire and all that other stuff. When D2 came out, it was, it didn't really have a big storyline to it. Like you had to read the novels in order for you to have an understanding as to what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like why, um, you know, uh, things were so different. You know what I'm saying? And Blizzard literally once again threw you to the wolves. They, and I understand why. Like that is the whole point of a Diablo game. Like you enter the world not knowing, anything. You don't know booty. And so you got to kind of figure it out. And then it's always been word of mouth. It's not a game that where Blizzard like. So for example, like with WoW, you know what I'm saying? Like every time there's a new raid or a new dungeon launch, that you got to run the new dungeon to be able to get the gear for the new raids, and you got to get the gear from the new raids to be able to do, like the mythic and nightmare versions of that raid, or those dungeons. So, it's all linear for most MMOs. And it wasn't that way for Diablo. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really linear for this game. This game's the same way. Like, it's so fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so untouched snow, because even though it's been out for 3 years, like, a lot of coverage on it didn't, like, it didn't pan out. Like, there's, like, not a lot of people, and it bothers me that a lot of streamers, like they don't see value in it. They're like, oh, well, I'm not gonna make any money off of it. I'm not gonna do it. Like, and with with all good, with all due respect to the streamers that tried. Like, I give Darth Microtransaction like a lot of props. I love that guy. I'm not so much a big fan of Asmongold, and I'll explain why. Again, this isn't me busting his chops or anything like that. The dude's, streaming platform is by far, way better than mine. But as far as like what he does, it's just complaining all the time. It's like rancid complaining. It's like that kid in class that complains about every homework assignment. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to hear every now and again, you know what I'm saying? But not all the time. And I think that's the problem that I have with his show, is the fact that, like, it's just it's like, oh, well, it's a magnet for all the toxic gamers in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, well, we're going to, build a show and breed toxicity. Like, gaming is supposed to be fun, and meatheads in the world that have, jumped into the gaming era have all kind of sort of ruined it for others. And, nowadays it's okay to be a toxic gamer. And I'm like, no, it's not okay to be a toxic gamer. Like, that's a bad trait, There's a difference between, and I was an elitist. I was in some WoW clans that were, in game, server first, like chasers, and the toxicity, man. And that's why, like, when I came to this game, I said I won't be a part of a clan or a guild that supports the type of toxicity that I came from. I want to have fun with this game. I want to meet, interesting people. I want to have a great time with folks, and I want to be able to play with people. I don't want to, like I do want to be competitive because it's within my nature, but I don't want to be like hyper competitive to the point that I'm absolutely mowing over my colleagues because of the fact we're not winning, you know. Um, and this game may, as hyper competitive as it can be, like I found, a good crew of people to, you know, lead with, to lead the server with. So it's always nice. And when you guys like ask, like, lead the server, like, what do you mean? I mean, like, legit, like, I haven't looked at but this should still be accurate. I mean, literally, like, B team. I'm a B team member, like, lead the server. Um, so, you've got all these, things that you look at as people, like human beings, and all these options, all these people that like want to look up to you, and you've got to, because a lot of players nowadays, like the wings were, oh god, that instantly made you like the most knowledgeable, but it isn't. It just those wings don't mean nothing. I mean, more of a part of the game than most as far as like how the gems work, but you don't know builds, like class and stuff like that. Not every whale knows that. To me, it's like the cheat code, and like I caught on to that too. I said, there's the turd, because they weren't gonna, like, to me, it's like you're not gonna give out a video game for free. There's gonna be a turd somewhere. Where's the poop? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what you got to ask yourself. Like, where's the poop at? Where is the poop? You don't get something for nothing. And it come to find out that the turd in the game is the resonance, but you don't have to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a requirement to play the game. I mean, it isn't. Some people are like, oh, yes, if you want to do battlegrounds, yeah. I mean, of course they got to have a limiter somewhere. They got to have a MacGuffin, and because if this game was 100% complete, completely and utterly free, like, what would be the point? Like, they couldn't keep the lights on. The game would become so hyper popular. The game's good. Like, it's really good. And if it was 1000% free, you know what I'm saying? Like, they would not be able to afford it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not in the least bit. Because you would never get to log in. You know what I'm saying? There's always got to be a turnoff for a game. You know what I'm saying? There's always got to be a turnoff. That's the way I always looked at it too. It's like, man, there's got to be a turnoff for a game. It's either going to be like, you got to pay money for it, or you got to buy something for it. There's always something stuck in a game that keeps you from progressing, like gatekeeping almost. And I'm like, yeah, dude, like, that's the only real big gatekeeper is in high end PvP. Like, if you're gonna be competitive, like hyper competitive, then you're gonna put money into the game. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna play it for what it's worth and try to see if you can take your character as far as you can take your character, then then you're gonna play the game too, because you have that option as well. So it has a little bit of something for everybody. Like, for those that have a disposable income, yeah, dude. Like, I have played on whale accounts before. I have played on my buddies, like 8K, 9K accounts, and just to see what the difference was. It was a huge difference. Damage is wonderful, but for me, it's not for it's not for me to say that I would immediately throw $150,000-$200,000 of disposable income down the drain on it. You know what I'm saying? Not when I could use that money for something else. But for those that have that kind of disposable income, who am I to sit there and also bash you for spending the money that you want to make you happy? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's totally rude of me. You know, I tell people that all the time too, because like there's always that debate when you have a gotcha game, all right? And for those that don't understand that, so like for people who pay for their characters like a lot of money, they invest say maybe even $10,000, which is not a whole for that's not a lot of money for this game. I've known people to invest a whole lot more. So say somebody invests $10,000. There's a sense of entitlement that comes with that. You have paid a exorbitantly large amount of money to a video game company in order to have a kick-ass awesome character that's going to be around as long as the video game's going to be around, which is pretty much forever because Blizzard doesn't cancel video games. Um, so well, Blizzard doesn't lose support for video games. Can't say cancel because they have canceled quite a few projects. Titan, which eventually turned into Overwatch, but I digress. So, yeah, I lost my train of thought for a second. That'll happen from time to time. Get back into it. Yeah, so they've got to have something for everybody. But if you're a free to play player, it's fine. Like 1000%, like totally worth the gaming experience. Storyline's good, graphics are good, classes are excellent. Like they're all fun. You know what I'm saying? They all do different things, but they're all fun. They just, some are different play styles than others. So again, who am I to judge? Oh, come on, damn it. The other thing too is like, is this game like a time sink? Yes, it will be. If you get started on it and the addiction, you realize like what are the limitations are in the game. So like about once every 2 to 3 months, there's kind of a really massive reset, and that's when the quote unquote development cycle ends. So that's how it works. So every 3 months, 3 to 4 months, there's a development cycle. The development cycle basically is all the new content shifting away from all of the old content. So there's new builds, new armor, new this, new zones, new that, new dungeons, new raids, what have you. And again, I'm not one to complain about new content, especially when I don't have to pay for it. So, yeah, I think that was all of them. Yes, I have grabbed all of my bounties for the day. All right, cool beans. While my little critter's away, I'm going to go ahead and knock out this 10 piece. This is how you get your legendary gems. Those little red chips and the purple and red chips. The blue chips give you just dust to make 2-star gems with, but the bigger portion is those red chips. And you gotta either buy or do events to get the red chips. And they give them out. Like, it's not like, they're not there. Oh, there's plenty of them. Trust me. But there's like, getting a rare gem is like super hard in this game. And that's where the investment comes in. You can rush the process by buying orbs, or you can buy packs that have the crests in them, and then you can just basically rush it. And that's what I try to explain to most of the whales. Like they're starting to realize like the game itself, like they're ahead of the curve by a few years. Like as far as like their damage output and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, okay, so I'm making, my investments like not, it's for the length of the game, but I'm paying for being ahead of the game as far as like, gear and combat rating and resonance. Like they're paying for the ability to be able to, I hate that, to nuke a boss. Damn. Havoc Bearer seems to be their go-to. Like, I've picked up a ton of those things. Not a fan of them. I'm hoping to get enough to run something worthwhile. So I don't even remember how many... Oh, I can build it. Sweet. Pin clasp. This is my last 2-star gym that I have to rank up, and then I'm done with them. All of my stuff going forward can go towards ranking up and saving for 5 stars. And as you guys can tell, I've got quite the collection. I've been holding on to a few. Not nearly as much as most, but for a free-to-play character, usually most free-to-play characters don't have enough gems, or they have too many gems. That happens. Says it's invalid, but... Oh, that's right, because they offered another. They offer 3 in Boon now. Well, there are 3 tabs, and it's like, oh, wait a minute. Boon. Boon aplenty. Like I said, it's all about rushing that battle pass, man. Trying to get it done. Alright, I believe that we may have finished everything on Oda. Yeah, I have totally screwed up. Like, it's 6:05 server time, which means it's actually 9 o'clock our time, because the server ain't getting fixed until next week. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop Oda down here. Off down here for noon server time, so I can get my assembly done. Alright, bam. Then we'll jump over to Ray and knock out a few things. It's the same thing, you know. I just try to get Ray to server Paragon. That's my goal every week. It's, you know, I try to keep Oda anywhere from like 5 to 7 levels over Ray, but it doesn't always happen. Oh, damn. Do the same thing here. Just trading my Telluric fragments for... Oh, wow, 92 of them. I think I'm working on the same gym. Yeah, because Ray has 24. I did 4 yesterday before I was just like, I need to go back to sleep. I am too sick. I need to eat, actually. But I figure we'll get a few things done with Ray. Try to make up for some time that I missed. 26, 25. Hey. Damn it. So close, but not. You see what I'm saying? I think I can do it. Watch this. Watch this. Let's see if we can pull this off. See if I have enough to pull it off. I need 3, 0, 1. I probably don't have it, but it'd be cool if I did. Oh, so close. Yeah, I'm only like 100 off. That's easy. It'll happen. Shit, I forgot to check that. This is them making the announcement for the maintenance. It's just ass. Y'all didn't get to see me do... Oh shit, I gotta do the Dark Clan focus for B-Team before Vault starts. See, there's reasons why you wanna always check your stuff. Our clan lead, so D-Team and B-Team are the same. It's just like for casual players, people that have like real life problems and stuff like that, where they gotta step away from the game a little bit, or if they're just super casual players, we put them in the D-Team. Same thing with like new players. We put new players in the D-Team. So that's the difference between the 2 clans. I tend to not have my alts in the main clan, even though it could be helpful because of space. I'd much rather have a live player there than have an ult. And, you know, so the rest of management feels the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, clan lead feels the same way. Like, so we have 1 person, but he dual boxes. You know what I'm saying? That don't count. That don't count. Alright. As we're trying to go down the list of things, this is like it takes me longer, honestly, to get rid of these stupid red dots than it does to actually get things done. Get my free shit out of the way. Hope we did not lose our tower. If we lost our tower, I'd be so upset. Okay, good. It's not. It's just. I said the same thing. I'm gonna get some chips tonight too. Yeah, I was so excited. Like I was gonna be able to go to work last night, and then I was just too sick to go. I'd like to say I played hooky, but I was actually sick. So D team and S&M team. Alright. I hate this part. I really do. This is just so lame. Alright. All the red dots are gone. Now we're gonna go down here and pick up this. I just gotta figure out what I want for breakfast. I'm too broke right now to go buy anything. I hate that shit. So you're saying there's two quests? Oh yeah, that's right, there is two quests. I probably didn't do them. Yep. It's like 7 and 8. And then it hit me, I didn't log into Ray yesterday. I did Oda. Like I said, I logged in for maybe 15 minutes and was like, I can't do this. I'm too sick. Way too sick to be doing this crap. Alright, so are we good? Uh-oh. Oh. There's a stupid bundle. I was trying to exit out of it and it wound up putting the ad up there anyways. Alright, cool. So let's get started on Ray for a little bit. Like I said, I'm gonna do a little bit longer because I want to try to get a full hour in for you guys. I don't know how long I've been on, but I do need to eat because I am terribly hungry. Probably make me a sandwich or something. Some pickles. That'll be my breakfast. Yeah, I'm not that food triangle person either. You get older, you just cram it in there. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start off with a wholesome breakfast full of... No, dude. You don't. You just put whatever your body is telling you to put in there. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat and then do it. Because I had dinner last night at, I think, midnight, so it's been a while since I ate. Yeah, I ate late. Like I said, I eat at weird hours. Go this way, because I ain't getting nothing off of those that you're killing, dude. You're nuking them before I even get a chance of hitting them. My cooldowns are poop. There's like a ton of people. Apparently, I wasn't the only person that took a break, because if you see somebody out there doing quests with you, they didn't do theirs either. Especially like because the dailies are pretty much the same for everybody. Like they're the same zone. They may not be the same exact quest, but they'll be in the same zone. So that tells me that there's somebody who's done the same thing that I've done on my character. They've got 24 quests sitting there, so I'll be fighting with them the entire time, which sucks. Alright, how many more of those? Oh, I need 2 more. Alright, time for... A question I get too is like, do I play any other video games besides Diablo Immortal? Yes. The unfortunate part is that some of the games I can't stream because my laptop is older. And if you guys want to donate a cool ass gaming laptop to me, that'd be cool to take that. Hush. Oh, hush, kitty cat. She's angry at me. I wouldn't say angry, but she's definitely not happy with me at the moment. Okay, this is just kill demons in the Plains of Torment. This is the better quest. I'm used to going with just kill the twin fangs. That one takes forever because there's like not twin fangs everywhere. But this is 60. This will go quick because this area is just like teeming with demons. Whoa. Figure out what I want to eat though, and I'm gonna make some coffee while I'm at it. I should have made coffee before I started this, but you guys would hear me drinking coffee. Yeah, I'm just making plans for after the show. Starving. There he goes. He's dead. He did. He did. Alright, let's get to the last one. These are, again, like so easy zones. Oh god, no. And thank you. He did not hit me before I left. Thank you. This is another easy quest, the mirrored ones. It's a plenty of monster density radius, as you can tell. There's monsters all over the place out here. Just all about making it easy. And no, I didn't do the Shard Storm because it's just, you know. And this is what you do when you get sick. You know, when you can't play, you just play catch up. And again, as long as you can stay in, or damn, that's 2 in less than like a minute. You just play catch up. As long as you can stay in or around Server Paragon, you're fine. Again, like I'm 2 levels away from Server Paragon level on this one, and I'm 5 over on Ray Ray. You never want to go any more than 13 over. 10 to 13 is the sweet spot for gear, by the way. There's you get punished like heavily for grinding out too fast, and it's just something that they put in the game. Yeah, like the sweet spot, like the best spot is 10 to 13 levels above Server Paragon is where you want to stay every week. If you go 14 levels above, you lose the bonus. There's a bonus for gear drop. And that's like, I think it's like 5%. You lose 5%. So like your magic find drops 5% immediately. It's ridiculous. Doesn't matter how high it is. You know, you could have 115% magic find. It's still going to drop. And that's just because the server drops it so that you can't crank out gear. Plus, open world farming gear has a lower drop ratio anyways. The best gear is in raids, T-rifts, challenge rifts, like special events, shit like that. Yakking. It sounds like somebody moving around. Like somebody's awake. It's not me. Well, it is. I am awake, but I'm gonna knock out this spider quest. So yeah, it looks like I got the same quest here. Like I said, it's all in. You're gonna get pretty much almost the same zones, but you won't always get the same quests for each character. I kindly appreciate this. Thank you, Blizzard, because I guess they thought about people with ults and was like, you know, maybe we should randomize those quests and stuff. And you want to take that. Stupid spiders. Alright. Skeletons. And like I said, it's just 2 levels. I'll get those 2 levels before tomorrow. I'm still going to have to do Rite of Exile, which I don't know if I'll be competing this week. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with that. I'm down like that. Okay, move on. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about something. I had a buddy die the other day. Uh, gaming buddy, rest in peace, Ragenhilder. That's what I was thinking about. So I was like, oh crap, I had a conversation with his girlfriend the other day. I need to reach out to her, make sure she's alright. I played with him and her. We played this game and a few others, D4 and whatnot, so. Blam. Blam. Good lord, that dude's just not dying. And more often than not, like I said, it's a sad thing. I didn't catch any details. She just hit me up the other night and told me Rags had passed away, and I was like, oh man, that sucks. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, I wonder if anybody else from the old clan knows. Because typically Vayne don't reach out to everybody. You know, she'll only reach out to a few people. I don't know if TV knows or not. It's just sad. Good lord. It's this quest. Always this quest. I'm just glad I can nuke those guys like that quick. It bothers me when I can't. See, sometimes some things go faster on Oda and some things go faster on Ray Ray. It just depends. They move almost the same speed. I think Oda's slightly faster because Oda's able to keep on the horse a lot longer. But damage-wise, oh god, Ray Ray's way more. Barb damage is just stupid. It's like a redonkulous amount. I know, I'll fill your water dish up in a minute. I know you want water. The cat drinks water like a gym rat. Well, you do. Well, look at me like I ain't speaking the damn truth. She does. I have to fill her water bowl up multiple times a day. Nothing against that. Like, there are, like, you know, there are some cats that just drink a lot of water. Like, I thought it was a little peculiar myself when she was younger. You know, it's like she drinks a whole lot of water, man. Like, that's not right. So I went and took her to the vet and had her kidneys, you know, tested. And, vet told me the same thing that I just told you guys. Are like, there are just some animals that just drink a lot more water than others. And be thankful, like, she's got, you know, good water intake, because there are some cats that don't. Like, they have absolute garbage water intake and they end up getting, you know, crystals in their kidneys, and their kidneys wind up failing and all this other stuff. And it's like, oh god, you know, like, it sounds painful. It's like, it is. It's like kidney stones for cats. It's like, oh, fuck that. No. So I'm very thankful that she does drink a lot of water. She's always eaten. She's lost a lot of weight. I think she's lost probably about 5 pounds. I would say about 3 to 5 pounds over the last year. A lot of that's been moving, stress from moving and stuff like that, but been putting her on a good diet. She got a little hefty. Right. And yeah, it's just that initial, you know, like, wanting to take care of your cats and stuff like that. Like, if you want them to be around a long time, then you do that. And I've had multiple cats live 20 plus years. You know, same household. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had multiple cats live 20 plus years. Oldest, I think, was Princess. She lived to be 23. I had Mammers. Mammers was 21. Snoop died at 19. I had another one that lived to Booger was 21. I got all my cats around the same time. I just literally just like was barn finding them basically. It sounds funny. People are like, what? How do you barn find a cat? You just barn find a cat. You know, go to a barn and there's a cat. Ah, take it. It's mine now. I love him more than you. You know, kind of shit. No, I lived in the South, so it's like you want a cat, you just walk outside. There's cats all over the place. You know, just pick one up. That's your cat. Oh, I need to get the contract. That's why I came over here. Get that. Only down part is like Ray Ray suffers the lack of spirit shit because like I just see how many level ones, rank ones that I have. That's so terrible. Shit. Up. We're getting some 30s. Alright. Yeah, that's my problem is like I lack the spirit dust. Like I'm always trailing. Oda, tons of the shit. Tons of it. Tons of it. And I think a lot of that is because I circle grind on Oda and I don't circle grind on Ray Ray and Elites. I run more dungeons on Oda than I do on Ray Ray. Because Ray Ray's got a specified build. Oda, I need like several different sets. It gets so fucking stupid. It really does. I need like 4 sets. You know what I'm saying? Minimally 4 sets in order for all of my builds to work. So every season I'm grinding out 4 different sets. It's stupid. Gotta ground out Mount Banks. Gotta ground out Vithus. Gotta ground out the Dash set. Is just, it's so stupid. That's just 3 of the 4 that I gotta grind out. Did I grind them out this season? No. Am I almost done grinding them out? Yes. I've almost got all of them. My builds are almost done. It gets annoying. It really does, folks. Oh, get clapped. Get your cheeks clapped. Oh, I gotta make a sandwich. I'm one of them like guys that like when I eat food, my clones are sitting on business. I'm one of those guys like I think about food and I'll savor it for a while before I'll go and eat it. And like I said, I got some things I want to do before I do them. You know, before I eat. I'm not starving. Just not in a hurry. I do need some coffee though. I need some caffeine and some medication. I've just been, like I said, I got on Discord the other day and my housemate was like, "Are you okay, Oda?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Why? She's like, "I haven't seen you. Me and my husband have been worried about you. You know, we ain't seen you in a couple of days." It's like, I've been sick. Like, we kind of figured you're usually more active. I'm like, no, I'm just sick. And the guys at work, like several people at work have come across the fucking flu, and I caught it at work last week, and I've been, like I said, I had to eat some points, but I need the rest, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can work Monday, you know what I'm saying? I'll go to work Monday, it's not a big deal. Get my business handled. And that's what I do. I'm standing on this business right now. But yeah, going back into that one thing, I play tons of different games though. I just don't. My capability of broadcasting is very limited anymore. Like I'm literally playing on like a 4.5, 5-year-old laptop. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, guys, you guys are asking a bit much of me. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! He held. Nice. So the clones do have a purpose. Poipus. purpose, poipus. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, being broke sucks. That's what you get for cheater. Yeah, I know some people are still like, well, haven't you done Shard Storm yet? It's driving me mad. I don't know. I just do. I guess they're gonna talk about useless shit all the time. Played a lot of D&D coming up. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Oh, yeah. Realm of Horror. This is an actual farm zone, by the way, if you guys ever want to know. Like, these two pieces. Right here. If you run this entire circle, it's literally a circle farm. You can circle farm here. You can literally, I'll show you if it'll give me the opportunity to do it. I have to get it done right, though. You see, if you kill them fast enough, it turns on the kill counter, right? And you just have to figure out the pattern, and then you just run the circle. Boom. You know what I'm saying? All the time. 24/7. And the respawns are so fast, too. See what I'm saying? And I don't even have, like, I'm running Gladiator. I should be running Slinger, you know what I'm saying? But I'm running Gladiator right now. Because I use this in PvP. This is where I've been using this build in PvP just for shits and giggles. You see, it's just super simple to just farm this zone out. You just turn your right ones on, and you'll be able to absolutely just dominate it. There we go. Boom. Happens quick. You just run that whole circle endlessly. The respawns happen so fast. There's plenty of elites and mega elites that spawn there too, so you'll have plenty to do. See, halfway there. So now that we're at the halfway mark, let's pick up 4 more. This at 16. We'll go ahead and knock out Shard Storm while I'm here. And I just got my money from, I just got my upgrade scraps. So let's go upgrade real quick. What do you say? We'll upgrade to 26. And then fix that damned piece that it's upgraded to. Plus we gotta, do that. So we just picked up quite a bit of scrap. Crap. Oh no, wrong one. It's that one. See? Super simple. Boom. Skull mod. I'm gonna have to fix it. I have to reforge it so I keep the family bonuses on it. Reforge. Go away. Hey, Vengeance Stone. I actually have one. Fixed. Choose new attributes. And we kept our Vengeance. Ta-da! And anytime you do an upgrade, you're going to get a Seeker's Path for it. It's just how it is. 4 bounties. Yeah. Yeah, so knocking out a lot of stuff, getting the shadow goals done and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm not at 100%, but I'm close. Oh, knock this out, get this off the plate, and then finish off. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy stuff. I wanted to try to at least put a minimum of an hour in, but my stomach's starting to bother me because I haven't, like my diet's been whatever I can eat while I can still stand. That's pretty much been me. Oh shit. Respawns. Lady Eep Eep. That is a weird name. Well, can't say weird, but it's definitely a unique name. Let me just run over here and toss these bolt casters up to kill these little shitheads. See, that's the part I don't agree with. Like, they should not start until you drop. You know what I'm saying? And like till that timer goes up. I don't agree with them like start prematurely starting the game before the timer starts. That's just stupid. They shouldn't spawn in that fast. It's illegal, man. I just have two more to do, and then boom, boom. And they're done pretty much. I got the monies for them. I got the money, so we're in the money. We're in the money, honey. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright. Bolt caster, rank 1. And then. Oh, keeping with the bolt casters, nice. I honestly will be really shocked if they put the bolt casters up. Oh shit. Stuck. Oof. Luckily I upgraded that in time. I was about to have a catastrophe upon epic levels. So I think the next one will be over here on the right hand side. Could be wrong. I hear you. So damn good. I'm hitting my vape pen for those of you that want to know. Yes, I still smoke. Ooh. Damn. I actually made good money on that one, or good timing on that last round, because, yeah. Oh, that's why, because I didn't upgrade to 2. But now I have 2 3s. Although I'm still working on them lightning towers since I'm already ahead. It feels like I'm ahead, but I might not be. We'll see here in a minute. Oh, not quite. Getting there, though. Maybe. Maybe I'll cap this round out and have all of my, there it is, 13. And then we'll go over here and rank this one back up too. Sweet. I was able to rank up everything to rank 3 minimally before the end of the wave. Holy shit. Yeah, this is a good wave. Or this is a good one. It's a good build. I just want to say this one. Damn. As you can tell, my lungs aren't at capacity. So my throat's been scratchy lately. Alright. So we got our 4 there. We're fixing to rank this to 4. Boom. I think this one I 4'd out. Yeah, I ranked that one up before already. Pardon me. Probably need a drink of water. Okay, there's that one. Yeah, it's starting to slow down. I may not. That might have been a false bravado there, buddy. Oh, shit. Yep. Yeah, we have... The build's good, but it's not my strongest build. Strongest builds have always been like... Oh, shit, that's at 6%. Might want to put a charge on that. Yeah, my best builds have always been usually like 800-900. Will the flame towers kill everything? No. The ones that require the gust towers, they don't get hit as hard. I've tried, trust me. I've tried every form of build. If you built nothing but flame towers, these guys would still get through. The hulking shadow douches would still get through. Alright. So, we're going to sit in our corner, like we always do. Damn. I got a quick little run behind. Oh. All right. Damn, dude, it's like... three freaking in a row. Let's see if we can... Alright, Mountains of Aim. Easy stuff. We gonna get it? Yep, we got him. We just won't have enough of them. He's already trying to drain me. Oh, that sucked. I was trying to remember if I had gotten one anyways. You're only... So, here's how the AEs work, for those of you, the guys that don't know. The first AE is 100% chance of a Lego drop. The second AE is 50% off of that. So, a 50% chance. So, every time you encounter an Ancient Elite, you still have a chance of getting a Lego drop, but it's decreased 50% from the first one, or from the previous one. So say you caught 4 in a row. So the first one would be the 100% drop. The second one would be 50%. The third one would be 25%. And the fourth one would be 12.5%. So ignoring Ancient Elites and saving them for other people is not exactly beneficial to you, because you still have a higher chance of getting a Lego drop off of an Ancient Elite than you do off of any other mob in the game. So if you see an Ancient Elite spawn and you've already gotten one from the day, kill it still. Don't be a share bear. You know what I'm saying? Because like you're screwing yourself out of a higher percentage of a chance of getting a Lego than pretty much any other mob in the game outside of a raid boss. So it's very imperative. But it's 50. The first one is always going to be 100% chance. Then it's 50% after that. Like I said, the only other things that drop have a higher percentage of loot drop than that are raid bosses, and you only get to do them twice a week. You know what I'm saying? So you see the imperative here of why you want to try to at least try to hunt down one a day, because you're kind of like almost wanting to do that. That's kind of a unspoken goal, is to try to hunt down an Ancient Elite once per day so you get your free Lego out of it. And then after that, it's pretty much kill everyone you come across, regardless, because you're of the fact that there's such a high. And even though you might get one in open world farm, the ones in dungeons are separated from the OWF ones. Gravy. I gotta go all the way across here, down here. Yeah, you guys are dead. And anything that wants to follow you guys, kill them too. Yeah, it's... And where do you learn these numbers, man? There are tons of resources out there and people who data mine this game. So they look for any and all significant changes in the game. So you can get the stats off of pretty much people who data mine this website. They don't change those integers very often either. Like unless there's a major adjustment that needs to be done, they rarely touch them things. So they've remained the same for quite some time. I think the last time they touched AEs was a year ago. Over a year ago. That was the last time I can remember them touching Ancient Elites. It was just because there was an issue with them not dropping. So they had to fix them. Because people weren't getting... They were... I mean, I legitimately saw a clanmate kill several of them and not get one Lego off of them, not even the first one. So this is a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? This is almost 2 years ago when this happened. So this is in the beginning of the game when they were still fixing things. So once they fixed that, they told us what the drop rate was. It was it basically drops 50% each time. So I mean, you can sit there and farm them every day, but it's literally going to decline 50% each time. So, and I've seen it for myself where I've gotten, Legos off of every ancient elite, and then I've only gotten them off of the one that I've killed. So. Or off of the one, the one, you know what I'm saying, the one a day. That's what I'm trying to say, not just the one that I killed. So, gotten them off of the one a day that you're supposed to kill. You know what I'm saying? So, it's RNG, dude. And sometimes you have really good luck, and sometimes you have trash luck. So, but you at least want to try to knock them out once a day. It's kind of the meta. Once a day is good. My throat was. I'm so glad. Like my throat's still scabbed up. I can feel it. It's like ugh. I hate that. My voice has gotten better, but I just wish I wasn't so hacky. It's the word I'm looking for. Like I did. I wasn't hacking up my left lung, and then my right lung, and then my center lung. Oh shit. I really wish I didn't have to work. I hate it when I miss work, man. I'm one of the very few people that hates that. Maybe not one of the very few. It just bothers me. Like, I like what I do. Sometimes you gotta take points, though. You gotta take care of yourself. I literally, like, last night, I just could not move. I just couldn't move. I was like, I ain't coming in. I'm sicker than hell. I've been sick all week. And I think what it is, I haven't been sick in years. Like, this sick in years, you know what I'm saying? So, I was, like, thinking to myself, like, the other day, like, while I was sick, I was like, fuck, dude, I've been overdue for a while. Now we're coming down the home stretch. For those of you who are paying attention, yes, we are coming down the home stretch. Very important. Very important stuff, folks. And oh, cool. I'm gonna turn that into because again, the objective is to try to get to 7:30 today. If I can't do it today, I'll definitely do it tomorrow. But you know, trying to motivate myself to do better. It'll be the same as it was yesterday or earlier too. I don't think I've checked out the vendors. Oh, there's still more. So there, yep, there is with the character. Alright. Yeah, I'm just trying to get to 7:30 as fast as possible. So I ain't got to do it tomorrow. Because again, like I said, I'm on the path that I need to be. Because again, like I could be, I've done this before, but I'm just trying not to burn myself out. I think that's the bigger, the bigger story is trying not to burn myself out on this bullshit. Love it, you know what I'm saying? I do. Love it to death. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I love playing the game, but you don't play so much of it, and you can only do so many things per day. And like once I'm done with this stuff, what else is there left to do? So I'll tell you. There are events, which I do take part of. Not all of them, but most of them. And then there's battlegrounds, and then there's shadow wars and stuff like that. There's a whole lot of stuff you don't get to see me do, because I don't record it. But I only record like what my morning stuff is. But I try not to stay on this game 24/7 like I used to, because it's just it's no bueno. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very bad. You get burnt out. You know what I'm saying? And then you start hating the game. You know what I'm saying? And then you get to that point to where like it's me. So for example, like I'll give a great example. It's like me in World of Warcraft. I can't play WoW no more. As much as I love WoW, as much as I really want to sink my teeth into the new content, I just can't do it no more. I have tried. Oh, have I tried? I have so tried to get it back into WoW. I can't. And what it is I log in, and my immediate reaction is, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, my immediate emotional reaction is, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I played this game for, so many years, and I don't want to play it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just repulsion. And you can't help that when you have put 14 years into a video game. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with like the Diablo series. I have a love-hate relationship with this series. I love every single one of the games. And once a year, like over, the history of my life, I have literally sunk a lot of time into 1, 2, and 3. You know what I'm saying? And even 4. But once a year, I will I'll download a copy of D1 with Hellfire, and I will legitimately run through it and play it from start to finish, max out my character, etc., and then be done. And then I'll go on to Diablo 2, and then I'll do Diablo 3, and then, I play seasons with Diablo 4 and DI. So I get burnt out. And when you get burnt out on a game, or especially on a genre of games, you tend to not like them anymore. And that's my problem with WoW. I got to the point with World of Warcraft where I could no longer functionally play WoW without being disgusted at myself for playing WoW. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck, dude, I put this much time in it. It's repulsion. It's just an automate. It's just, you can't help it. You've done it for so long. You just don't want to do it anymore. And that's exactly how I felt about it. So I said, fuck, dude. And I don't want this game to become that. You know what I'm saying? So I have to limit myself. It's just being responsible. You know what I'm saying? If you know yourself, like you know yourself as a gamer, you know yourself as a human being. Damn it, the respawn rates are fast over here. I think I might have found another farm circle. If you know your limitations, you know for fact they're starting shit. I gotta get out of here. Hopefully they don't. Awesome. So that's part of the reason why, again, like, I won't spend hours like I did. I for real spent so much time on this game, and then I was like, fuck, dude, I need to get it. I gotta get a handle on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see myself slipping, into the dark side of where I don't want to be, which is, playing this game and then, putting an investment in it, and like 5 years down the road, just like going, fuck it, I don't want to play it no more, and then never playing it again, because that's exactly what'll happen. I know myself all too well. So it's control and limitation. And that's one thing about the Diablo series I liked, is like I could play a character, beat the shit out of the game with a character, max the character out, put it down, and come back years later, start all over and do it again. You know what I'm saying? Rinse, repeat. Like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that with an MMO. You know what I'm saying? You really can't. You're always constantly chasing a dragon. You know what I'm saying? Either literally or figuratively chasing a dragon. And, you're trying to keep up with the Joneses on the game. You're trying to keep up with what development's got out. You want to play the new content, stuff like that. I get it. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Been there, done that many, many, many glorious times. Probably will do it many more glorious times. I'm looking forward to the Dune MMO. Dune's going to be I think it's going to be a survival MMO. Alright, so we're slowly moving over to the end of what we're trying to do, of our goals. You can tell. Have to mollywop that. Alright, show. Oh, the new zone. I do not like the new zone, folks. Thought I had. I guess I must have been last time. I must have been confused. Oh, I do not like the new zone at all. Salvage equipment. God, it sucks. Something told me in my head that I had monstrous essences, but I know I didn't. You know what I'm saying? And here we go. Alright, so I've got 7. Let's just go ahead and knock this out. This is gonna be... I hate this zone. I hate this zone. I hate this zone. And I'm gonna tell you why I hate this zone. It's huge. It is gargantuan. And there's nothing in there to do. Like, there's tons of shit to kill. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's tons of mobs, but there's literally, like, it's just, there's no event. There's no dungeon. Like, it does not feel complete. It doesn't. It's just terrible. It's terribly large. Oh, just finished my contract. Definitely gotta eat. Oh, got a bad guy. Yeah, it is a terribly large zone. It's just too big, you know, and I mean, yeah, I would be one to sit here sound like I'm complaining about it, but it's too big. It's too big of a zone for people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, the quests are all spread out. There's, like, it's so bad. Like, even when you unlock all of, like, the paths, and like I said, they're easy quests, and I'm not sitting there trying to gripe about it. I really am not. That's not my point. It's not what I'm trying to do here. But what I am trying to do is trying to alert you guys. Like, it is a massive zone. It's too damn big for this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a Diablo 4 sized zone in DI. And it's just too massive. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just like, I think they wanted to test to see what they could do. Maybe. Like, where their build limitations were. Who knows? But I am telling you, Blizzard, do not make another zone this big. It is just, this zone is way, way, way too massive. Without anything in it, you know what I'm saying, to do, other than farm monsters. I mean, if that's what their goal was, and it was to make a completely, fully farmable zone, good job, you did. Like, it's huge. Massive zone. Like I said, you guys can just tell by how, you know, I mean, I've teleported to 2 different areas, and they're just, you know, like, they're on the opposite side of the map from each other, and there's like so many connectors, and there's just like so much real estate that doesn't have a purpose. It really doesn't. Like, I did all the quests out here when I was questing, like, when the zone first opened up. Like, my first reaction to this zone was like, man, this place is colossal. It is way too big. It's just way, way, way too big. Now we're in another, you know, part of the area. Like I said, I'm in none of the areas that I'm porting to are overlapping at all. Like, that's how big this zone is. Like, I didn't, you know, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't like, you know, something between the classic zones and this one would be perfect. You know, size. Like, this is just, you know, like, it's just too much real estate for a gamer to want to, you know, go through without any reasoning. And the quests, I mean, they take you into different parts of the zone when you're beginning, but they don't take you through the entire zone. And, like, as you're unlocking, you know, tidbits of it, you're just like, man, fucking huge. I'm walking around like, just like it's a brawl to you know, like, I was brawling to, you know, get to places. See, now I have an area that I can walk to, and I think there's like 8 or 12 quests per zone or some shit like that. Is like, you know, so, you know, again, it's fucking massive. All right. Ta-da! Und wir done with the quests. Yeah. Oh man, we're finishing up. I said moving on up. Alright, let's see what kind of goodies we got. Alright, so red dots. Let's get rid of them. So I know for sure these are done. Thank you. Goals are done for the week. And the events are done. And same shit. You just peel your codex. It's pretty much all you do. And we had something else in our codex apparently that we did not pick up. Oh, just to alert us we got another fucking quest. That's stupid. Oh, let's put a little red dot there. Yay, we love it. Alright, so services send you here. Or red dots. No more fucking red dots, man. It's like I get rid of one red dot to claim another red dot. And of course I forgot something. This is the story of my life. Rick, you forgot your fracking mind. I did, I lost it. I'm not sorry either. Alright. Excellent. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those. Heading right around. And identify. Didn't get a damn upgrade. Boo to the man. And shady stock time. So we gotta do the same thing that we were doing on Ray Ray that we were doing on Oda, which is get robbed by Yakin. Yeah. You're so terrible, Yakin. You're the worst. I haven't selected a loyalty bonus because, you know, I haven't got shit. Hold on. I guess I'll select that. I don't know. I'm not running the new build yet. I'm not really concerned with it because I don't have it yet. Alright, so let's take a look. I think we're done. Oh, gotta buy that last pet. And then I think I need to check the Hiltz vendor. Yep. We can check the Hiltz vendor. I ain't gonna have enough. I'm not gonna have. Can't say ain't. I'm not gonna have enough things to empower them. I know I have one that's like vaguely ranked. There you are. Even though I've ran so many quests. Oh wait, I can. Sweet. Alright, so now we're gonna play with our familiars real quick. See if I've got any triples. And I do. But I don't. Farfikugel. Alright. 1, 2, 3. So I do have these guys. So I do have at least one that I can convert. Maybe. Honestly, the gold one is the more powerful one, even though the blue one has all of the stars. So we're hoping that we can merge all these and make another gold one. But I doubt it. I don't get that lucky with pets. Holy shit. That's a nice dust prowler. Oh, it happened. I did make him. Nice. And I got a cool ass cat. I got a cool kitty. Alright, cool. So he wound up getting upgraded, which is nice. He's almost there too. That's the cool part. Alright. Alright. Not sure which ones he has. Oh yeah, he's pretty much the same. They're pretty much the same. Alright, so that pretty much I think I'm done. Yeah, just T-riffs. That's it. Alright. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna jump off here. Y'all have a good one.